Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
I have not been to Falkreath yet.
Better bundle up. This may keep up for a while.
Well, let's do with a freaking cow on it. What does that even represent? Look at my horse just sitting there. He's probably gonna be like a million
You
cards.
see a dog out there? No. This was a specific one. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
How ridiculous those doors are. I saw an option I've never noticed before because I never really pay attention to what the options are. And he said, I don't know, some kind of choir or something. You're kidding. Tambourine. Some hilarious options.
Ah, at last. I hope you found the place all right.
So what happens now?
Well, what happens now is you start your new life in the Dark Brotherhood. You're part of the family, after all. This, as you can see, is our sanctuary. You won't find a safer place in all of Skyrim. So get comfortable. Yes, the silence suits you. Gives you an air of mystery. Now, down to business. I'm arranging a job for you. But in the meantime, go talk to Nazir. He may have some smaller contracts to tide you over. Soon, the Night Mother will arrive. And things around here are sure to get even more interesting. Ah, but one last thing. A welcome home present. The armor of the Dark Brotherhood. May it serve you well in all your endeavors.
Who is the Night Mother?
The unholy matron, the shrouded lady, the mistress of the void. She goes by many names. Ages past, Sithis gave a woman 5 children. She killed them to win his favor, thus becoming the Night Mother. If you believe that sort of thing. Today, she's a skeleton. An ancient corpse. But more importantly, a corpse that's been brought to this sanctuary by her keeper.
So the Night Mother is being brought here?
Yes. A few months ago, I received word from the Night Mother's keeper that he had arrived in Skyrim from Cyrodiil. The Night Mother's crypt in Bravil was destroyed, a result of the chaos caused by the war with the Thalmor. That forced a relocation. I don't know where the keeper has been these past few months, but I recently received another letter. He's bringing the Night Mother here. Soon.
Where do the contracts come from?
They used to come from the Night Mother. Potential clients would perform the Black Sacrament, and she would hear their prayers. The Night Mother would communicate this to the listener, who would then dispatch a speaker to arrange the contract with the client. But that was a long time ago. There hasn't been a listener in years. Not since Cyrodiil was overrun in the war with the Thalmor. But people don't know that, so they still perform the ritual. And we eventually hear about it. When someone wants us, we find out.
Are there any rules I should be aware of?
Used to be the Dark Brotherhood was bound by 5 tenets, but we stopped following those years ago. All those rules, all that discipline, and look where the Dark Brotherhood ended up. We're the last of our kind, and we live the way we see fit. Bottom line, respect your family. Do that, and everything else will fall into place.
What can you tell me about yourself?
This sanctuary has been my entire life since I was a young woman. That's when I first discovered my, shall we call it, aptitude for elimination. I had an uncle, you see. He made certain unwanted advances. So I killed him, and liked it. Then I killed again, and liked it even more, and so on. I was recruited by the Dark Brotherhood, and have been here ever since. I met my husband, Arnbjorn, rose to leadership, and now, here we are. Be sure and introduce yourself to your new family members. They're all... very eager to meet you.
Again. Do the part where he tries to buy you some candy.
Okay, wait. Here we go. Oh, you're such a pretty little girl. Would the sweetie like a sweetie? Oh yes, how about some chocolate? Oh yes, please, kind sir. My mama and papa left me all alone, and I'm so very hungry. I know a shortcut to the candy shop, through this alley. Oh yeah, very good, very good. My, it's dark down here. Oh, but you're so beautiful, such a lovely smile. Your teeth! No!
Oh, Babette, but you are so wicked.
What about you, Festus? How did that last contract turn out?
Oh, yes, please, old man. Regale us with your tales of wizardry.
Ah, the young and stupid. Always mocking the experienced and brilliant. My contract went very well, I'll have you know. Tried a new spell. Little something I've been working on in my spare time. Came this close to turning that priest inside out. Damned messy.
And what of your latest, Arnbjorn? Something about a Khajiit. Merchant, was it?
Oh, a big doggy chasing a little kitty. How adorable.
I am not adorable. It was not funny, and he wasn't a merchant. He was a Khajiit monk, a master of the Whispering Fang style. But now he's dead, and I have a new loincloth.
So you're the newest member of our dwindling, dysfunctional little family. I've heard quite a bit about you.
In that manor house during the thunderstorm?
You will hear even more, I assure you.
Ooh, cocky.
It was a suicide
I
mission.
give you 3 days before you screw up and someone runs a knife across your throat. But who knows? I've been proven wrong before.
I am prone to indecision.
Astrid said you'd have some work for me.
Did she now? Well, as it turns out, there are a few lingering contracts we haven't had the chance to complete just yet. And more, dribbling in from time to time. I'll assign them to you as they become available, to be completed at your leisure.
Sounds simple enough.
It is. These aren't particularly glamorous assassinations, I'll be honest. Don't pay much either. But they'll keep you busy. Just do them as you're able. There's no real time limit. The targets aren't going anywhere. You can turn each one in as it's completed, or wait and turn in the whole group when all the targets have been eliminated. whichever works for you.
I'm ready for the first set of contracts.
Well then, let's get started. I've got 3 available right now. Your targets are the beggar Narfi, an ex-miller named Enodius Papias, and Baytild, a mine boss. When you've completed all those, we'll see if I might have some more.
Tell me about Baytild.
She separated from her husband several months ago. Now the two run competing mining operations. Baytild's angry and desperate, a fighter.
Tell me about Enodius.
He lives just outside Anga's mill in the woods. He was once the miller. Now Papias is just a paranoid recluse who thinks someone is out to get him. And he's right.
Tell me about Narfi.
He's a hapless beggar living in some ruins just outside the village of Iverstead. Easy, even for you.
What can you tell me about yourself?
Ah, well, I'm Redguard, as I'm sure you've noticed. Though not like most of my kind you'll find in Skyrim. That's for damn sure. I am a child of Hammerfell, born of the sands of the mighty Alakir. In that great desert, blood is a shade of crimson I can scarce describe. My past is long and storied, and not altogether proud. But the Dark Brotherhood saved me from myself, and I have never looked back. Happy hunting.
Welcome, my brother. Welcome to our sanctuary. You have made the right choice joining us, I assure you.
The Dark Brotherhood will return to greatness, with my help.
You just trust in Astrid, follow her orders, and you'll do fine here.
What can you tell me about yourself?
Once I was a Shadowscale, an assassin in service to the King of Blackmarsh, trained by the Dark Brotherhood since the day of my hatching. Ah, but that was a lifetime ago. Today, I am the last of my kind. My order is extinct. Now, I happily serve Astrid in this sanctuary. I am a trained killer, and once again have been given purpose. Life is good. Until next time, brother.
There you are. Astrid's told me all about you. Heard you pulled the old choose your victim gad with you. Ah, I love that one.
I will kill anyone who stands in my way.
You're going to love it here. We have a lot of fun, and we look out for each other, just like any family.
What can you tell me about yourself?
I'm just a little girl. The Dark Brotherhood killed my mama and papa, and then they took me captive. Please, please help me. Rather convincing, don't you think? In truth, I'm no more a little girl than you are. I was once, of course, 300 years ago. Vampirism tends to keep one remarkably fresh. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Right then.
New brother, may I offer my most sincere welcome to our family.
I'm an assassin without equal. I belong here.
You certainly have a strange energy about you. I look forward to following your progress.
In truth, it was
What a
so
curious
easy.
question.
I feel a bit guilty.
Well, I
Once
enjoy
again,
moonlit
sweet
nights,
Chat
taking
and
long
more
walks on the
wrestling
beach,
as well.
knitting, and unicorns. In fact, I once took a seaside stroll on a moonlit night and discovered a unicorn, which I proceeded to stab in the throat with a crochet needle. I'm a woman of refined yet simple tastes. Until next time, brother. Does death not come to us all? Is it not a certainty? I am therefore honored to be Doom's herald, to play
Your
some
latest
part in a
exploits
being's
are
Yes,
inevitable end.
yes, you're the new family member.
part
Let's
with
make
the
this
severed
easy.
head I found most
Consider me the cranky old uncle nobody talks to. You go your way, I'll go mine. I like to say I was born with a wand in my hand. Well, not literally. You can see how painful that would have been for Mother. But I was a prodigy, casting simple spells by 1, completing complex incantations by 3, resurrecting corpses by 7. Ah! When I was 13, I accidentally burned down the family home. Bit of lightning gone awry. Oh, but soon after, I mastered my gifts completely.
Also, you need to sit on this couch, right?
I went on to teach at the
So I can
college.
see your progress.
Left after 2 years.
Yes.
Too simple. Too safe. None of them truly understood.
Yeah, there's a mask in the Dragonborn
glory
DLC that
of
is
the
like so
destruction
insane.
school.
Because there's a mask for each of the destruction schools. It makes them just do 20% more damage.
Incinerate some poor bastard for me.
That is so crazy. Okay.
There's too much of an obsession these days with knives and arrows. You could kill someone just as easily with a well-placed spell.
You're right about that. Incredibly in the way. Incredibly.
I'm afraid I don't have a primary contract for you yet.
You are taking us up. I will shoulder some of your burden. Ajit will follow.
Sure there is.
I will shoulder some of your burden.
Yeah, she's a bitch about it. He knows what you're doing. He should be.
We follow then.
No, she doesn't say that at all. No. She says, I am sworn to carry your burdens. I don't know. What did you be thinking when you saw these two badasses coming
murdered
to
the
town?
High King with his voice, shouted him apart.
No. Really? Yes. Yes, there are, including the best one.
You've been a good friend.
I'm gonna have to get rid of Carjo. Why? Because I can't use the storm call shot with him around. It just sounds like a fun thing to do. So he's gonna have to go. He's gonna die. I think so. I'll save and try it. I'm gonna kill my horse too, actually. It's insane how powerful. See, Carter's just getting completely obliterated. It's major blow. He's hanging in there. It's so badass to do this storm call shot. That's why he's gonna have to go. But you know who can't get killed by it? Cicero. No, I killed Klimek just in case. I never actually got the final sound from Mephala that I noticed, where she said, "By the way, your thing is at full power." Although I think it is, because I heard her 4 times, and I've killed like a lot of people since then. So pretty sure it is. So it might just not have triggered or something. But just in case, I killed Klimek because I know that he was one of the people. So I'm sure that this entire town is dead now. So I'm sure that. Unfortunately, that wood elf is probably dead. No, there's somebody back there. Nope, there he is. He thinks it's just a fine day.
Hello, my friend. What can I do for you on such a fine day?
Dude, I killed a good part of this town, and they just watched me do it. And they're just fine with it.
It's a fine day with you around.
I just killed her husband. She's like, oh, that's fine. No problem. This game is ridiculous.
Have yourself a great day.
Have yourself a great day. And look at this destruction I caused. Oh god, a ridiculous conversation. I can't believe you didn't skip that. Oh, I can't save. I don't know why that is. Oh, because I'm in the map, I guess. Okay. Where's the Nodius Babies? We're in the Ebony Map. Why wouldn't I? I think it's the one that increaincreases your damage from your destruction, because it's the only way to do that. Besides, well, there are perks to do it, yeah, but there's no like other enchantment that I know of that. Or yeah, I guess there is.
I don't think there is.
That can make you just I don't know.
Your destruction magic do more damage.
Yeah.
No. I don't think so.
So then that's probably the best. There's some bears or something. Oh, they're saber cats. Okay, I was having some trouble figuring that out too.
They look like
Horkers.
Yeah.
Sure, I got him. These things are pretty powerful. It's like a freaking it's like a giant attack. I know, that's the thing. thinking, like, it will suck to not have cargo here to be able to do that. But if that's true, then I sacrifice the ability to do the storm call shot, which is so fun. But then again, he survived just then, so maybe if I just save it before every time I do it. He's obliterating something else. An ice ray. That ice ray didn't stand a chance. Yeah, but then will I really want to replace Carjo? Honestly, yes, probably. General Tullis, the military governor. Question is, do I have the hells? And you know what's unbelievable about that is Mike, in his playthrough, he does not know that the Thalmor are there.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
It's probably just never watched it.
Yeah.
The first time, didn't understand it. And
Yeah.
eventually understood it, and it was like, well, alright, I need to watch this every day.
Just obliterated that sheep. Okay, whatever. It was flying. Did you see that? Eventually, I won't need this mask anymore, because once I can enchant my own stuff with 2 things, then I doubt. But this is just, it does have an unbelievable enchantment. It has 3 enchantments on it. 50% magicka, 20% for destruction and restoration. That's pretty incredible.
Is that like a health one? Wait, that's something I would use.
Health? I doubt it. It's like a worthless enchantment. You should look them all up and see which ones are good. Wow, you're gonna use one?
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
They look badass.
Yes, I do. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, there's somebody here I need to kill. Turning it up so you can hear this great dialogue. He's killing some. Look at this. There they go. Didn't stand a chance. Really?
Why are you here? Get away from me! Who are you? You're with the Dark Brotherhood, ain't you? I knew it! I knew you'd come for me! Mercy! Spare me, please! Oh.
The most ridiculous line in the entire game.
His mouth is always off.
God, he looks like a complete idiot right there. Look at that hideous game.
What are you talking about?
The version sucks.
I look very noticed, probably.
I don't think so, pal.
No, man.
You do have that great TV, but
I think it was gonna be a war.
okay. Definitely does not look as badass. Oh yeah, I think you should make him. You should try to make him look like Death Heaven. Oh yeah, it's a freaking tiger. That was awesome. Are they Khajiit here? Oh yes, they are. Can you believe that? Is this the people that Carjo used to hang with?
Hmm?
They got Dromash though.
Khajiit is always watching for thieves and pickpockets.
No, there's different bands of Khajiit.
So many refuse to talk to us. They call us thieves and smugglers.
I would never kill the Khajiit. Are you kidding me? Even though like she was just talking about how much I'm her friend, I was like, I would never even consider killing a Khajiit merchant. Look at that freakish badass. What's this?
By order of the Yard. Stop right there.
What's the problem? It's only 1,000 gold. Well, too bad.
I'm getting out of here.
What's the person I'm supposed to kill?
Hey!
always gotta have some war paint. I never get it. Yeah, he did have some though. Morton Knight Rider. Yeah, but you never saw it, so it didn't matter. That might be the first time I've ever gone to the Khajiit Caravan merchant box and not been overcome.
I've been wounded worse by better.
No, you haven't. Here's one thing that's great about Fallout New Vegas. Ready? Do you know that in Fallout New Vegas, you can kill anyone? Not one person is marked as essential in the entire game.
Really?
At any point. Well, they sacrifice some stuff because you can't have like a character as important as someone like. Well, I mean, the only person that they're able to protect through that is Caesar. Because it's so unbelievably hard to kill him because he's surrounded by so many people that he's almost impossible to kill. But it's cool that you can technically do it. But they do sacrifice like having like major important characters that way. But it's not that big a sacrifice though. Not as big as you would think. It's really pretty awesome. It's just like they can't do anything like in Fallout 3 with your dad. Like we wouldn't be able to do a story like that. Because he could just die.
But the Night Mother is mother to all. It is her.
Or something like in Skyrim, it's just
her will.
You wouldn't be able to have like
Dare
a
risk disobedience.
You could, but
and surely punishment.
Laura,
Keep talking, little man, and we'll see who gets punished.
Looks pretty badass.
Oh, be quiet, you great lumbering lapdog.
I think he looks just like the last one.
The man has had a long journey. You can at least be civil. Mr. Cicero, I, for one, am delighted you and the Night Mother have arrived. Your presence here signals a welcome return to tradition.
Orange?
Oh, what a kind and wise wizard you are, sure to earn Our Lady's favor.
You and the Night Mother are of course welcome here, Cicero.
Oh.
And you will be afforded the respect deserving of your position as keeper. Understood, husband?
Her. Oh, yes. Thank you.
But make no
also
mistake.
in Fallout New Vegas, you can get a light of judgment.
I am the leader of this sanctuary. My word is
It's not called
law.
that, but it's basically what it is.
Are we clear on that point?
Once per day, you can just fire down this insane beam from there.
Mistress, perfectly. You're the boss.
New Vegas. I know. It's so awesome.
Good.
But you have
I was done
to
speaking
know what
with
you're
that
doing.
muttering fool anyway. We've got some business to discuss. I do indeed. You must go to the city of Markarth and speak with the apothecary's assistant. You'll probably find her in the Hag's Cure when the shop is open. The girl's been running her mouth. Wants an ex-lover killed. She's apparently performed the Black Sacrament. Her name is Muiri. I need you to talk to her, set up the contract, and carry it out. Just do whatever the contact wishes. Be professional, represent us well, and get the job done. Since it's your first contract, I'll let you keep whatever Muiri pays.
Oh my
She'll be generous, I'm sure.
That was insane. Why would you not do that?
Wait! I know you. Yes. From the road, Cicero never forgets a face. I am! But not just my mother.
I like the orange
one. The Night Mother. Oh, yes. And you helped me. You helped poor Cicero. You talked to Lorius and got him to fix my wheel. Oh, Oh, you may have pleased me, but you have surely pleased the Night Mother. And our mother, she will never forget. The Night Mother's crypt in Breville was desecrated. Imperial province is ravaged by strife. Nowhere there is safe at present. So Cicero brought Our Lady to her new home. Here, this is the only sanctuary left in all of Skyrim, you see. Such was my honor as keeper. Oh, what? Who is the Night Mother? Oh, you jest. You jest with gullible Cicero. You, of course, know that the Night Mother is our unholy matron. The undying spirit of a great woman who birthed the children of Sithis. And killed them in his honor. That's like telling you about the cold of space, or terror of midnight. Sithis is all those things. He is the void. Oh, Cicero takes care of Our Lady's body. Oils it, preserves it, keeps it safe. Make sure nobody disrespects our matron's...
You're really having a tough time with these eyes.
Me? Oh, Cicero is just the keeper. I keep. I look after our matron, you see, the Night Mother. I keep her clean and protected and...
It'd be ruined, though, if you become a vampire.
But I am not the listener. Oh, no. There is no listener. Not yet. But someday, I pray that one will come to hear her say the words. Oh, well, the listener is the only person the Night Mother speaks to. It is the highest honor attainable by a member of the Dark Brotherhood. Though, of course, Our Lady is dead, so she doesn't talk with words, since her lips are rotted. But inside the listener's head, I hear it's intimate. But there has not been a listener in years and years. Our Lady has not chosen Cicero, and certainly not Astrid, or anyone. But someday. Farewell, Oh, yes, mistress. You're the boss. For now.
Let me guess. Astrid failed to mention I'm her husband? She has a tendency to do that. Doesn't want the others thinking she plays favorites. Look, if you're trying to get to know me, don't. I don't like you, and I never will. It's nothing personal, but my wife trusts you, and I trust her judgment, so you can't be all bad. Here's all you need to know. I'm a werewolf. I like killing things. I love Astrid. I hate annoying people, and the color blue gives me a headache.
Kidding. Oh, because he hates Stormcloaks. I don't know about that.
The witless fool and his pet corpse? Take a guess. Yeah, follow my wife's orders, and don't do anything stupid. Yeah, good luck.
Me? I've been part of the Dark Brotherhood from the day I first hatched. I am Shadow Scale, you see. Born under the sign of the Shadow. Truthfully, I'm not entirely sure. It's not that I don't have the utmost respect for Sithis and the Night Mother and the ancient ways. I do. But I've never been much for religion. I kill because it's what I've been trained to do. It's all I know. So long as Astrid is happy, I'm happy. You must speak to that Moiri woman, correct? I have heard rumors in Windhelm. She was recently implicated in a thievery, along with her lover. The lover will likely be your target. If memory serves me correctly, he leads a group of bandits. So this may be rather interesting for you. Until next time, brother.
Vizara is clearly the best member of the Dark Brotherhood. Or the... Yeah, Dark Brotherhood. I almost called him the Dark Brotherhood of Steel. How would that have made you feel?
Need something? You like creeping round in the shadows? Magical work just as good there as anywhere else. No, their arrival's the best thing that's happened to the sanctuary in years. Astrid is an effective leader, but we've been rudderless for too long. Scrounging for contracts, abandoning the tenants. The Dark Brotherhood has been reduced to a group of common cutthroats.
Butcher Boy is returned.
It's embarrassing.
A fan of Cloud.
Yes. Just because you're now a professional assassin, don't think you have to skulk around in the dark like a skeever and stab people. Do what I do. Walk up to your target, introduce yourself, melt their skin off, and then run like the wind. Works every time. Go. Incinerate some poor bastard for me.
Will there ever come a time when the people of Skyrim no longer need our services? I think not. Brother?
Just took a bunch of worthless shit.
Congratulations. You slaughtered an emaciated beggar in cold blood. You are truly an opponent to be feared. Here's your payment. Of course she is. I hear the mining business is extremely cutthroat. And those hours, the murder. I could do this all day. Here's your payment. Good. And I hope you were careful in that lumber mill. Those splinters and rusty nails can be quite nasty. Your payment for a job well done. I don't like mimes, minstrels, thespians, acrobats, jugglers, troubadours, or tumblers. Flutists give me a headache. I particularly hate jesters. As a rule, I'm also not crazy about the corpses of old women. For the Night Mother, I'll make an exception. But Astrid is the only mistress I serve. The contracts I dole out are fairly simple. Go to a location and kill the target. But this is different. The jobs Astrid gives you will be more important and usually more complex. Just keep your wits about you. And for Sith's sake, don't get killed. Happy hunting.
The one with the blue eyes. I knew you would. It's clearly what you thought was the best. Because I told you that the orange one was the best. And you didn't immediately go, yeah, you're right. It's so insane.
Go. Take care of the Muiri contract. There will be plenty more, I promise you.
Oh, God. I don't know. Yeah, he does kind of look like he'd be using battle axe. Yeah, it would. What about him? I'm glad I don't have to help you with that. No. Only if I get something out of it. Like you putting this back But that wouldn't be enough on its own.
It wouldn't be enough.
No. Beat that and bring in a sandwich and give me some water. That'll do it.
Why are you looking at me like that?
5.
What? The Dark Brotherhood. Oh, I...
2.
My goodness, you're really here. The Black Sacrament. It actually worked.
It would be 3. It would be 3 if you do this.
What I need is for Elaine Dufont to die. I want him hunted down and murdered like the dog he is. I didn't know it when we were with each other, but Elaine is actually the leader of a band of cutthroats. Bandits. They're holed up in some old dwarven ruin. Wildfire. It's near Windhelm. They use it as their base. It's where they stage their raids. I want you to go to that ruin, find Elaine Dufont, and kill him. I don't care about his friends. Do whatever you want with them. But Elaine has to die.
How am I not being completely attacked right now?
Excellent. Once Elaine is dead, I'll pay you. In gold. I've saved up a bit. I hope that'll do. But, well, there is one more thing. If you're interested. If you can, I want you to kill someone else as well. You don't have to, not as part of our deal, but if you do, I'll pay you even more. It's Nilsine Shattershield in Windhelm. If Nilsine dies too, I'll make it worth your while. I went to Windhelm to see the Shattershields. They were old and dear friends, and in mourning. Frigga was killed recently. Murdered. I met Elaine in the tavern, while I was drinking my sadness away. He was handsome and charming. He said I was the beautiful lily of his dreams. Elaine made all the pain just go away. But it was all lies. Elaine used me. He ruined my name, destroyed my friendship with the Shattershields. Do you know why Elaine was in Windhelm? He heard about Frigga's murder. He wanted
Yes,
to
it does. It's
befriend
going
the
down a
family
hill.
in their grief and rob them blind. Elaine used me to get close to my friends. And now they all think I'm some kind of monster. Elaine Dufont took my life, and now I'm taking his. Don't you see? I was like a daughter to Tova, a sister to Nilsine and Frigga. But the family refuses to believe my innocence, no matter what I say. Couldn't they understand that I was used? That I was grieving for Frigga too? No, they treated me like garbage, threw me away. With Nilsine dead, maybe then Tova will realize what she's lost, huh? Maybe then she'll see that I was just as much a daughter as the others. And if not, may she drown in her own tears.
2 words or 1?
I planned to kill Elaine myself, you know. Nilsine too, but lost my nerve. I even brewed a special poison, lotus extract. Maybe you could use it? Just coat your weapon with it. Then, you get the idea. Make them all pay for what they've done to me.
Next, the cat. Yep. So he's gonna go with the Stormcloaks during this section. God. And it's loaded up like that.
You're trespassing here. You'd better clear out.
I already did, it's just that guy left and he's essential. I should have made an option where you could either kill both sides. It could have been New Vegas. because you can get a companion that's torture and you can take it from him, but it's terrible, I think.
You just look up an empty borax. I'll do it for you.
Okay. What a surprise. Did you know that who's the guy that killed? Well, you always walk past it, so I'm sure you don't even know. But yeah, that's the one. The guy that kills him is the one that you can get as your companion, and I've done it before. Isn't that shocking?
Fus Ruda!
There was just complete and utter destruction. Sounds good as I expected.
You're kidding?
Nah.
What'd you expect?
I thought it was gonna be more round.
No, I do like the roundness, but to me that's just like, what are you gonna, like, it's over.
It's over.
You have that.
Gonna be going with the Stormcloaks, because all you know is the Stormcloaks don't like elves. You don't even really know that. You just called them elves, so that's what they are. Damn elves. Yeah, that was shocking. Why? Oh yeah. So you're gonna play it like I said. I think you should. I know it is. Just like pretend like you don't know anything about Skyrim. So what would you do? Yeah. How many of these guys think are gonna die instantly whenever I shoot this chain lightning in there?
I know the person you're trying to kill is gonna die. You know that.
Alright, ready? All of them. Oh man, that was so insane. Oh, not all of them. Oh my gosh. He's gonna get absolutely smashed.
Think about it. I think that I did that last time I did that.
Really? This guy's good. Uh-huh.
And I came back and
I fought worse than you.
Oh man.
I'm gonna fly around like I always do.
Yep. In the fire. Yeah, he does. Everybody does in this game. He's the one that has Aegis Beam. Let's take a look at this guy. This is who she thought was so charming. I can't even pick him up because my guy is so pathetic. Whatever.
Fus Ruda!
Yeah.
Todd Howard was concerned when he started this game.
Why?
Because he was just like, sucks.
You're kidding. Oh,
He just died.
Reiner was.
Oh, what, who did I
You
say?
said Todd Howard.
Oh.
Yeah, Reiner was like, oh, this is not looking good. And then he just thought it was great after that. And whenever he was showing off the game, he was just like, look how beautiful this world is. It was like in a place like this, where there's like a lot of icy trees. And then he was just like, up close. Not the greatest detail, although it is a lot better in this game than it is in yours.
Yeah.
And he's like, but at a distance. That's it. That's what he does in that video. insane. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to be here yet. There's gonna be some problems once I come into this city. I pretty much guarantee. Holy crap, he looks insane. You know how in Oblivion you could just make characters that look absolutely 100% freakish? Well, they specifically tried to make it to where no matter what you do in this game, it's gonna look pretty badass. And they pretty much were successful.
Ever since that Imperial Craven ran me through from behind, I've had trouble breathing.
By the order of the Jarl.
Don't have any trouble drinking, though.
I have such a bounty here, I didn't even have the option to pay it off. And I have 18,000 gold.
Yeah.
How's that make you feel?
You have committed crimes.
Do something. My money's on the table. Done. By the gods, no.
Someone's big. By the gods, no.
People are dying left and right from that storm.
You lost?
Hmm?
You have committed crimes against Skyrim.
What are you doing?
It's nothing.
Do something. Is someone there? Time to end this little game.
It's still storming like crazy out here. Dude, I can't believe how many people I just killed in. Wait, no, I'm just been calling that storm. It was just like, your bounty has increased to 1,000. Like, so it's going crazy. I've never really used this storm call that much, so it's really fun. It's this cat running toward me. Look at this. He just ran down here. He sprinted down here so he could just do that. That was shocking. I'm gonna have to save that. It's like it was like the most important thing in his life. Oh, there it is. It was just happened on this thing. Look at this. I walked in.
Come on.
I saw him like running this, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have some guards coming after me. And then I was like, no, it's that idiot.
I'm gonna be a silversmith one day, like my mother and father.
Think about this game. That's some typical Skyrim. Right
Unlike my husband.
Another drink.
Oh, this is the legend. This is my favorite bard in Skyrim.
What was that you said?
I'm what you'd call a soldier of fortune. Make me an offer, and I just might fight at your side.
I can't believe there's still this many people alive here.
Well, what news? Is Elaine? Thank you. That bastard got exactly what he deserved. And I heard about Nilsine. You have more than fulfilled your part of the bargain. Please,
why would you do that?
Take this as payment and a symbol of my affection. I'll never forget you.
Level 3. Oh.
You want a drink? Now you just tell me if you need something.
Power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, believe, the Dragonborn comes.
That's the guy. Yeah.
It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim.
You come right to me if you find an unwashed.
Dragonborn comes.
Are you talking about your first axe?
There's
no shipments
coming.
I had an axe this whole time. You gotta be kidding me. with you smashing him every once in a while. This is a ridiculous game. Gotta read that book and take it. No.
Ah, you're back. So, how went your first real contract? A bit more exciting than what Nazir's been offering, I'd wager? Of course, dear, of course. And from what my little ravens tell me, you handled yourself quite well. Now, I need your assistance with a matter of a more personal nature. It's Cicero. Ever since he arrived, his behavior's been... well, erratic would be an understatement. I do believe he is truly mad, but it's worse than that. He's taken to locking himself in the Night Mother's chamber and talking to someone in hushed but frantic tones.
You don't have to do a
Who
power
is he
deck.
speaking with? What are they planning?
I don't know.
I fear treachery.
Oh. God, this thing's slow as shit.
Oh, I was crouched. This is how slow it really swings.
You must understand. If Cicero is turning the others against me, against us, our family would not survive such division.
Yes. Should be number 1 yours as well.
Dear brother, I need you to steal into that chamber and eavesdrop on their meeting. It'll be no use clinging to the shadows. They'll see you for sure. No, you need a hiding place. Somewhere they'd never think to look. Like inside the Night Mother's coffin.
36. How you know that?
They'll never think to check it. Who in their right mind would hide inside? Now go, before they meet, and report back to me with whatever you learn. That's the real question, isn't it? The jester enters, seals the door, and the conversation begins. So someone must be waiting for him inside. Any one of us could enter that chamber silently, unnoticed. But who amongst us would dare conspire against the sanctuary? The very thought breaks my heart. I don't believe so, but I'll be able to instruct you further after you've returned from the chamber. It depends on what you learn. And make haste. You must be in place before Cicero and his ally arrive.
Yes.
They could be planning another meeting any time. Isn't it obvious? As the Night Mother's keeper, he believes he's entitled to rule of this sanctuary. Cicero will cite our independence as the need to revert to the old ways. He'll claim we're undisciplined, unruly, heretical even. Ironically, the Night Mother could prove to be just as much a victim, the queen in a fool's twisted game of chess. Go, quickly. Hide in the coffin before Cicero and the traitor meet.
She said that? If I find anyone working against my wife or the sanctuary, I'll beat them to death with their own severed head. Of course, they'd probably already be dead. But you know what I mean. Later, Hamhock.
Yes? You're joking. While I can understand if some family members wish to honor the old ways once more, surely no one would oppose Astrid's rule. Stay safe.
What else? And a hatchet? Points for creativity, if nothing else.
Let that be a lesson to you, young pups. There is no challenge that magic cannot overcome.
Without the Night Mother, there is no Dark Brotherhood. The matron deserves our unwavering support and respect. Though I admit, I find her keeper a bit too exuberant for my liking.
kill camos. Oh.
To what end?
I just think they're off.
Usurping Astrid's authority as leader of the sanctuary?
You got destroyed by those.
Yes, I can see her concern. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. To what end? Usurping Astrid's authority as leader of the sanctuary? Yes, I can see her concern. Thank you for bringing this to my attention.
May the shroud of death embrace
Don't
you.
let my appearance throw you off. I'm older than you. A lot older. Getting bitten by a vampire when you're 10 will do that to a girl. 200 years ago, I would have laid down my life for the unholy matron. But that age is long since past. Astrid is my matron now. Oh, well, I hope she doesn't suspect me. I mean, I've spoken with Cicero a bit, and he's quite charming, but I never go against Astrid. Never. Have a good contract.
Nobody ever expects a fireball from the darkened corner.
That was great.
Blacksmith contract?
Really?
And would that surprise anyone? The sanctuary's a mess. Wouldn't surprise me if somebody's talking to the fool on the sly, making deals.
Once again, the sweet
And no, before you ask, it's not me. I know which side my bread is buttered on. Stay safe.
So many contracts, so little time. Does she? Listen, brother. Astrid is my mistress, and I worship the ground she walks on. But this Cicero business has her a bit paranoid. I'm sorry, I don't. Come see me again later.
So, is it true?
The temple contract?
I've never heard any of those dialogue. What I just heard.
What'd you hear?
I asked them all. I told them all that Astrid thought somebody was conspiring against the Brotherhood. They were like, "You kidding?" Usually, I just run up here and get in the Night Mother's cough. This is about to be a life-changing moment for Sephiroth. Correct. How many times do you think you've heard this dialogue?
Are we alone? Yes. Yes! Alone! Sweet solitude! No one will hear us, disturb us. Everything is going according to plan. The others, I've spoken to them, and they're coming around, I know it. The wizard Festus Crex. Perhaps even the Argonian, and the Unchild. What about you? Have you spoken to anyone? No? No, of course not. I do the talking, the stalking, the seeing, and the saying. And what do you do? Nothing! Not that I'm angry. No, never. Cicero understands. Cicero always understands. And obeys. You will talk when you're ready, won't you? Won't you? Sweet night, Mother.
Poor Cicero. Dear Cicero. Such a humble servant.
You don't like that?
But he will never hear my voice. For he is not the listener.
Oh, but how can I defend you? How can I exert your will if you will not speak to anyone?
Oh, but I will speak. I will speak to you. For you are the one.
You're going to that team, aren't you?
Yes, you.
It's pretty fun.
You who shares my iron tooth.
I bet a lot of people did
who warms my ancient bones, I give you this task. Journey to Wallenrood. Speak with Armand Mortier.
Poor Cicero has failed you. Poor Cicero is sorry, sweet mother. I tried so very hard. But I just can't find the listener.
Tell Cicero the time has come. Tell him the words he has been waiting for all these years. Darkness rises when silence dies.
That's hilarious.
What? What treachery? Defiler! Debaser and defiler! You have violated the sanctity of the Night Mother's coffin! Explain yourself! Speak, worm! She spoke to you?
Speak, worm.
More treachery. More trickery and deceit! You lie! The Night Mother speaks only to the listener! And there is no listener! She said that. She said those words. To you. Darkness rises when silence dies. But those are the words, the binding words, written in the keeping tomes. The signal so I would know. Mother's only way of talking to sweet Cicero. Then it's true. She's back. Our Lady is back. She has chosen a listener. She has chosen you. Oh, hail the
Holy
listener.
shit, how can anybody trust that?
Invite me to your home. What?
By Sithis, this ends now. Back away, fool. Whatever you've been planning is over. Are you all right? I heard the commotion.
Looks just like her.
Who was Cicero talking to? Where's the accomplice? Reveal yourself, traitor.
I spoke only to the Night Mother. I spoke to the Night Mother, but she didn't speak to me. Oh, no! She spoke only to him, to the listener.
What? The listener? What are you going on about? What is this lunacy?
It's true! It's true! The Night Mother has spoken. The silence has been broken. The listener has been chosen.
When I heard Cicero screaming, I knew you'd been discovered. I feared the worst. Are you all right? Then what in Sithis' name is going on? Cicero spoke to the Night Mother, but she spoke to you? Is this just more of the fool's rambling? What? So Cicero wasn't talking to anyone else? Just the Night Mother's body? And the Night Mother, who, according to everything we know, will only speak to the person chosen as listener, just spoke. Right now. To you? By Sithis. And? What did she say? Armand Mortier? I have no idea who that is. But Wallenrood, that I have heard of. And I know where it is. No. No. Listen, I don't know what's going on here, but you take your orders from me. Are we clear on that? The Night Mother may have spoken to you, but I am still the leader of this family. I will not have my authority so easily dismissed. I need time to think about all this. Go see Nazir. Do some work for him. I'll find you when I'm ready to discuss the matter further.
You are the listener! I have served Mother well, I have!
Close.
Oh, the listener, well, listens. The Night Mother speaks to you, guides you on your path. But when the Night Mother speaks, the listener must obey. You must, for her word is the will of Sithis. And Sithis is the Dark Brotherhood incarnate. Oh, well, yes, I did indeed. I tried to listen, tried so hard.
See, with Cicero, let's
but the
understand why
Night Mother never spoke to poor Cicero.
Kefka
The silence became almost maddening. Oh, but that was then, this is now. You're the listener, and the Night Mother chose you for a reason, I'm sure.
Cicero, better villain.
Cicero will remain the happy keeper.
I think he is one of the best villains in gaming history.
Surely you're pulling Cicero's leg. Wait. The listener is serious. Oh. Well, of course the Night Mother will speak to you again. She might speak now, or later, or... I don't know. But speak she will. The Night Mother is part of you now. You get to hear voices inside your head. The rest of us should be so lucky. Me? Oh, Cicero is just the keeper. I look after our matron, you see, the Night Mother. I keep her clean and protected and... happy? But I'm not the listener. Oh, no. You are the listener. You heard the words. And everything will soon be put right. Are you excited? Oh, you should be. Things are finally looking up.
Up close, that doesn't look so bad. Looks fine. Looks good. Well, looks a lot better than yours. That's a fact. No, but you disagree with the fact.
Brother?
Look at that. No doubt about it.
You reek of death, my friend. I salute you. So many contracts, so little time. Well then, your timing couldn't be better. As it turns out, I've got 2 new contracts. One rather easy assignment, and another that should prove quite a challenge. Your first target is an orc bard named Lurbuk. The other is a vampire by the name of Hearn. Happy hunting. He's a vampire and has blended into human society for years. He's never far from his female companion, Hurt, also a vampire. The contract is for the male Hearn, but you'll probably have to contend with the female too. So for Sithis' sake, watch yourself. He is, by all accounts, the worst bard in all of Skyrim. Apparently, so many people sought his death, Astrid had to hold a lottery to determine the client.
So, is it true?
Happy hunting.
But really, a hawker, some twine, 3 wood elves, and a hat. It points for creativity, if nothing else.
You give me too much credit. Or how could I fail? I am, after all, just a little girl. What threat could I possibly pose? Ha 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 ha.
Now you don't get those ingots for free. Unless you steal them. Ridiculous music.
You're part of a family now, Hamshank. I trust you, you trust me. Got it.
The only reason I'm wearing this mask is because it's clearly the best thing I have. They're gonna steal his shit, is what you just said. I was thinking.
Watch it!
I didn't say it before I did it either.
What are you doing?
Idiot.
Your luck. I'm on your side. Stop that!
Didn't even touch that dragon. Just gonna kill Carjo.
What are you doing?
He's down.
Oh.
Well, I don't know. Let's see. Pretty much just did. See, I guess you're thinking I should reload that. I guess you're right. He got absolutely obliterated. Lightning. That sucks.
There's no one else for him. No one else for the lightning.
Yeah. Just think you can power that up. That's only one sound.
Yeah.
One word. Watch this. You're not watching.
I am.
Oh, okay. Oh man. No, yes, that's just how the gods did that really just happen. That is one of the funniest things that can be said in this game. By the gods, did that really just happen? There's that dragon again. Not even fast traveled yet. Roadside ruin. There's a frigate in there. That did insane damage. We're hearing the best song in the game. don't know if I've ever not said that. Not once. I don't need your jokes right now. It's just so obviously the best thing to say in that situation. Oh yeah. It's a very powerful book. Reiner was not even impressed with dragons. That's not spider.
Do your work.
He thought they were badass, but he was just fighting them was kind of lame. Yeah. You can see that Carjo was here. Look at this ice just covering this area. It's like blood in Halo. Oh yeah, let's play it right now. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I really would. I absolutely would do it. I'll be stopping playing Skyrim soon. Why? So I can play some New Vegas. What? Yeah. Okay. Great. It's a much better game than what you're playing. It's not really. It's close, but. Alright. Oh, well, eventually, yeah. I guess I can. No.
You lost?
Look at this freak.
Well now, what have we here? A lost little lamb. Don't say much, but there's a strange aura about you. You walk in the shadow of death. Leave here. Leave here and never return. You need to leave. Victory is yours. I submit.
What? That's hurt. Where's he just hurt? Hit yours. There's a bit. That's what I heard. What are you talking about? No. Are you kidding me? No idea where that could possibly be. That was not one of them. How's that make you feel? Very frustrating. Time to drop some potions. always knew it was. Yeah, I did. Oh, it's an amazing song as well. You used to just be obsessed with Far Horizons. I know, but you used to just be like, every time I come on, you're just like, oh my god. Skyrim is so amazing. What an idiot. I don't. I didn't even know where the female vampire was. Usually you had to kill them both. Oh, that might be her right there. She just doesn't know that I killed her husband.
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
She's just being completely normal.
We supply Falkreath to the south. Until recently, we supplied Helgen. Falkreath trades with the surrounding holds, and without our wood, they would have trouble keeping their prices low. Other people just make things complex. Out here, Hearn and I can get everything we need from the occasional traveler.
I don't know what she means by that.
We have guests as often as we can, but there aren't a lot of travelers these days. The war keeps people off the roads. I'd better get going.
Let's go kill Rook. You're very disappointed that I'm not going to be playing this forever. What if I went to Mass Effect 2? Oh, well, then I might as well studio base it. Oh, yeah. One time it was like this, like the Aurora was
Hail
out.
Summoner.
Yeah, there it
Conjure
is
me
right
up a
now.
warm bed, would you?
And you can see like a dragon like flying around, circling up there sometimes. I saw it just for a second.
Look at my character now.
God, he looks worse. Look at that dragon up there. What a sight. Morthal is so awesome.
Welcome to the moorside. There ain't much to offer, but if you want a place dry to spend the night, I'll rent you a room. Slow? No, it just ain't there at all. Few enough reasons to pass through Morthal before the war started. Now, well, let's just say the front door doesn't get much use. Lurbuck? Fancies himself a bard. He pays, so I let him stay. If I had any customers, I'd be worried about him annoying them, but, well, look around. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. See ya.
Sounds like Jojo.
Yeah, kill this dragon.
What are you doing that for?
Is the line for my next performance starting already? Come on, don't be shy. Plenty of room for everyone. All right.
How about this? Shadows creep, and phantoms leap. A man's got scared, and the demons dared to, visit upon him all which they feared. Brilliant, I know. It's a gift.
Do you think it would be that funny if we didn't know no one else? Yeah, but it's even funnier because it's just him saying, brilliant, I know. I can just see him saying that.
I'm thinking of composing a song about you, Yoda. Would you prefer I...
Well, aren't you the handsome one? Whoa. You and I should spend some time together.
See, now she...
The people here work so hard, and they never allow themselves a moment of fun.
But
it's such a pity.
I thought that was the whole point
it
of the
won't last
quest.
forever, though.
The vampire quest here.
I mean it.
When I'm known throughout Tamriel, you'll regret this decision. I'm in the mood to sing. What about you, friend? Care to join me? Be careful. No!
Murdered? In cold blood?
Vampire magic.
That's all you've got?
Oh, yeah. She's just very concerned.
There ain't much to offer, but if you want a place dry to spend the night, I'll rent you a room. Until next time.
What a game this is. Look at that one. I really noticed that shield. Oh, yeah,
You are taking us somewhere warm, I trust. Skyrim is filled with all manner of dangerous beasts. Wolves, trolls, mammoths, and giants would all like to make a meal of us. But the dragons are the most fearsome. Lucky for us, they don't seem to hunt along the roads. I will shoulder some of your burden.
The stats are already down again.
Lead on. If anyone sneaks up, I will shoulder some of your burden.
You love the end music.
We follow then.
Running an inn. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
It is great.
Yeah,
I just, like, completely shattered that quest. With the vampire. I mean, just killed her. You do eventually have to kill her, but... And she had, like... I just now noticed that she had, reanimated Lordbook. Because he's just an ash file now. Probably I'd have to kill some people out here. Oh man, I should have killed that cavern woman. Maybe I could still do that and get rid of my bounty. Yeah. Oh well.
Sheathe your weapons and come quietly. By the order of the Jarl. By the order of the Jarl. I'm on you. What are you doing? Stop!
Hey, be
It's still raining even up here.
Now ain't this, guys.
I don't understand why you love this place so much. Interesting. I don't really. What is this place? Look! That's unbelievable. Shrine of Mary's Deacon. That looks so badass. He's an evil man. He's the main villain of Oblivion. So you have to compete with the Mythic Dawn a lot in that game. I know that's true because I've seen you fight him many times. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Got a dragon are you dealing with here? A dragon. Oh yes it is. Doesn't stand a chance. Let's see what shall I get. Frost breath. I'm too excited about that. Why? Silly not. What is that down there? Yeah, I thought so. What? It's labyrinthian. It's really badass. Yeah, there's gonna be some frost trolls down there. This is an amazing game. Yes, because I'm not gaining anything from playing it. You know what I mean? just see what happened? I think this fell out of the heavens onto me. And I did not kill a dragon here that I know of. In front of the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. That's pretty interesting. Can't believe you actually used that book.
We need to talk. Look, something is happening here. I'm not sure entirely what that something is, but, well, we need to find out. If the Night Mother really did give you an order to talk to a contact, we'd be mad to ignore it. And I think we'd both agree, Cicero's brought quite enough madness to this sanctuary. So go. Go to Volunruud. It's a crypt, pretty far to the northeast. Talk to this Armand Motier, and let's see where all this leads,
The Dawn Star Sanctuary. So it's ridiculous voice actor right now.
Exploit certainly has the sanctuary talking.
The listener wants my counsel. I thought you were above the opinions of mere mortals, now that you commune with dead old women.
Does your wickedness
take care of yourself, Bifrost.
Bounds?
When I become wolf, I am treachery incarnate. And then, there is no one who can stand between the hunter and his prey.
Greetings, brother. Just remember Astrid's commitment to her sanctuary, to her family. A family that now counts you as one of its own. Honor Astrid above all others. Stay safe.
It's been... My targets make the mistake of not perceiving me as a threat. Last mistake they ever make. The man you need to speak with, his name is Motier. That's a very old and powerful Breton family, firmly established in Cyrodiil.
Word certainly
Most
travels
curious.
fast, doesn't it?
I'm just trying.
Have a good contract. I could brew some... So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Bloody brilliant idea.
Right then.
Yes.
When one can divine the future, success
So
is not
you're the
assured.
listener,
But
eh?
it can at least
Well,
be
that hardly
anticipated.
seems fair.
It helps
You just
that
got
you
here.
already foretold
The Night
your
Mother should have
death.
spoken to me. Any idiot could see that. But I will serve gladly, as that's my lot in life. Now let's see. Volunruud. Well, that's an old crypt, infested with Draugr, so plan accordingly. Go. Incinerate some poor bastard for me.
Death is but the time to sleep forever in the void.
Yes?
Brother, if the Night Mother truly spoke to you, if you really are the listener, your destiny was written in the void. Astrid is right to fear your power.
So, is it true?
Right then.
Ah, you must mean my little adventure on the ship.
Brother. Still here? What's the matter? Can't handle what I'm throwing your way? No sarcasm this time. You faced a vampire and lived to tell the tale. Well done. And if you contracted sanguinare vampiris, be sure to get that taken care of. Else you'll end up like our own Babette. Unless, of course, that was your goal all along. Here's your payment. Wonderful. The only good bard is a dead one as far as I'm concerned. All that singing and mirth. Your payment, as per the usual. Well, aren't we the eager one? Sorry to disappoint, but there's nothing. Try me again later. You may be the listener, or you may just be a lunatic who's started hearing voices. Either way, Astrid is still your mistress, not the Night Mother. You've got people to kill, my friend. Best get to it.
Brother.
I just got smashed by this guy swinging his axe. I didn't actually do any damage, but like I reacted to it.
Brother?
You know what I really want to play? Some Star Wars Battlefront. No, I might just do it.
Now I truly don't know what we're gonna get.
It is enchanting. Oh. Enchanting services. Block. Yeah. No doubt about it. Shield. Whoa.
Well, back to me.
Everybody who knows about that exploit. Is the black star filled? Yes, it is.
That's close enough.
Looks like we got ourselves a hero.
Yep.
The bite of a flea.
I was fighting a bandit thug. I actually just got on my horse. Who the hell is that?
Take this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later. I'll pay you good. Don't lose it. No time to talk. Snitch or double-cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it. Never should have come here.
Bounty collector. Collect that, fool. Me and Carter just obliterated that bounty collector. Look at that beautifully crafted helmet. That thing is awesome. He gave me the sanctified iron ore axe. I'll be dropping that. Yeah, last episode we were in Bleak Falls Sanctum. Pretty amazed. About time for some Fallout New Vegas. Probably more than anything, I probably kind of want to play Mass Effect 2, actually. No. Why would I be concerned? Yes, I can. Could easily do it. Right now. But I would have to go down there and get my PS3. Maybe you can do it. So you don't have to give me water later. Look at that ebony helmet. Also, just accidentally picked up a steel greatsword. I won't be needing that. If that ebony helmet is better than what Karja is wearing.
If anyone sneaks up, I will shoulder some of your burden.
But he's already got that hilarious helmet. It's way better than the ancient helmet of the Ember. It's not even close. Let's see how it looks.
We follow then.
We won't be able to tell he's a Khajiit anymore.
Khajiit guards your back. I will shoulder some of your burden.
Let's find out.
Khajiit will follow.
What a savage you say. You just think Karja's the man. Khajiit will follow. Oh, wrestling stronger. I don't know if you can handle it. Just obliterated his ass. There's a quest down here. Sure it does. But it has a name and everything. Silenced tongues.
Quests for those have that.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, that's true. Draw or Death Lord? Well, if you want to know what the Ebony Warhammer looks like, there it is.
Savage.
Yeah, it does. Means this guy in here killed a draw
By
or
the
Death Lord
almighty
with the Ebony
divines, you've come. You've actually come. This dreadful black sacrament thing. It worked. Right then. You prefer to listen, is that it? Well, you must represent the Dark Brotherhood. I certainly wasn't expecting anyone else. So, I'll cut right to the chase. I would like to arrange a contract. Several, actually. I dare say the most important work your organization has had in, well, centuries. As I said, I want you to kill several people. You'll find the targets as well as their manners of elimination quite varied. I'm sure someone of your disposition will probably even find it enjoyable. But you should know that these killings are but a means to an end, for they pave the way to the most important target. The real reason I'm speaking with a cutthroat in the bowels of this detestable crypt, for I seek the assassination of the Emperor. It's a shocking request, I know, but it is inside the purview of what you Dark Brotherhood types do, isn't it? If history is to be believed, you must understand, so much has led to this day, so much planning and maneuvering. Now you're here, as if the very stars have finally aligned. But I digress. Here, let me give you these. They are to be delivered to your, superior. Rexus! The items.
Here. Here.
The sealed letter will explain everything that needs to be done. The amulet is quite valuable. You can use it to pay for any and all expenses.
What are you talking about? Oh, I don't know about that. About a minute, my kid.
Is there something else you need? I performed the Black Sacrament, contacted you people, because I thought you guaranteed discretion. Is this no longer so? In the year 3E41, Emperor Pelagius Septim was murdered in the Temple of the One in the Imperial City, cut down by a Dark Brotherhood assassin. His killing ushered in, shall we say, a necessary change in Imperial policy. There are those now who wish for a similar change. I am sorry, but that's all I'm at liberty to say. Oh, my furtive friend. When Emperor Titus Mede II lies dead, there will be gold, a fortune in gold, but so much more. It is said that the Dark Brotherhood in recent years has been in decline, that you lack the power, wealth, and respect of days past. Is it not so? If you do this, if you kill the Emperor, oh, how the masses will fear and respect you. Oh, Rexus is no mere servant. He has been with the Motier family since I was a child. I trust the man with my life. You must deliver those items to your superior, and I must get out of this place. Is there something else you need? Is there something else you need?